Marvel stuff, breaking writers, strike, nearly end, WGA and studios. Let's see what everything always has to say about this and check this out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Bremen, aka All Fires. Now, every morning I tell you guys I open up the Hollywood trades hoping for some sort of glimmer, some light at the end of the tunnel for the writer's strike and actor's strike. The writer's strike now been going for almost 5 months, and as I've said so many times over the last couple of weeks, it appears that no ending is in sight. But this week, the writers and the studios resumed negotiations, and so much progress was said to have been made, it prompted headlines like this one from CNBC last night, quote, Hollywood studios writers near agreement to end strike, hope to finalize deal Thursday, sources say.
Yes.
Today was Thursday, the day came and went, and we anxiously waited for some sort of update, and in fact, some of the Hollywood trades went ahead and called it, just started reporting about 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Well, we actually have an update, and what's going on with the writer's strike and the studios, and it is good news. We're breaking down the latest update, and seriously coming in the last 15 minutes as we all waited to see what the fallout from today's negotiations were to end the writer's strike. Quick reminder though, guys, we do daily Marvel content at the channel and adjacent news when it applies, like today's story. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button and leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. We're giving away one every month for the rest of the year. Just be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I mentioned moments ago in the prologue, there were a lot of us in the industry who were basically waiting with bated breath to see what was going to happen today after it was reported that a lot of good progress was already made this week. But by 6 p.m. West Coast time, and that's pretty late in the day on the East Coast for the news cycle, Deadline went ahead and ran a story. A second day of direct negotiations between the Writers Guild and the studio CEOs has concluded this evening. However, and breaking within the last 15 minutes, a bit longer than that by the time this video is produced and put up, they released an update coming at 6:36 p.m. That's again West Coast. Negotiators for the WGA and the AMPTP, that's the Writers Guild and the studios, plus top studio CEOs, are continuing their talks tonight on a deal to end nearly 5 months of strikes. Moving into over 8 hours of direct deliberation so far today, the parties, which include Netflix, Ted Sarandos, Universal's Donna Langley, Warner Bros. Discovery's David Zaslav, and Disney's Bob Iger, took a brief break Thursday before returning to bargain. Similar in kind to how the events played out in the final hours of the 2017 talks, no indication right now if the two sides are cramming to get a tentative deal done or riding the progress sources say they have made this week. An anticipated 6 p.m. update from the Guild and the AMTP has come and passed. Basically, this is all good news. Whether they really are just pressing forward with the ground that they make, you have to imagine that if the ground wasn't serious, they wouldn't be staying after 8 hours. You only stick around to get quote-unquote something done. We've all been there, whether you're finishing a game, finishing a project. If you've been working on it and you're almost done, that's when you stick around, because they could just as easily resume tomorrow morning. The fact that they've stayed in this late in the night after a full 8-hour day tells us all that they are close to something. That's again the same reason that they would skip official updates to the media and press, because if they're going to finally get something done, you just save the update if you're that close. Now that does not mean they're going to finish a deal tonight, but what it does mean is that there's enough serious ground being made that you can sort of now see the light at the end of the tunnel, which honestly, guys, and for so long, looked like it might not come until the end of the year. Now, on that note, and in the last paragraph of the first article that Deadline posted today, they go on to report, quote, whenever a deal is reached, writers' reps are expecting roughly another 2 weeks before the agreement would be ratified by the guilds. The AMPTP would then move to nail down a new contract with the SAG-AFTRA. Questions remain on how quickly television writers' rooms could return and how soon producers could submit specs. And that brings up two really good points. Number one, because of how complex this is, even if they agree in principle, it's going to be weeks before it's quote-unquote finalized and everybody can get back to work. But also, it won't be full-on back to work and in Hollywood until the studios take care of the actors. And so the main point here is that after they nail something down, even if it's just the preliminary agreement, they can move on and negotiate in good faith with the actors and offer them a deal that takes care of them, that they're happy about now, so they can return back to work alongside the writers and the industry can start up again. And I think that's really the hope for everyone. I mean, there are a lot of people suffering from this, not just the actors and the writers themselves, but all of the adjacent industries that don't see their service economy act normally. because everybody's on hold. And of course, the ultimate goal is to get everybody back to work. A lot of people in the film industry, in front of now and behind the camera, have suffered because of this strike, but I'm super proud of them. And it looks like ultimately them holding out is what got this done. I think you can see pretty clearly now that the studios realized the longer they hold out, the more galvanized the writers and the actors guilds are becoming in what they are requiring from the negotiations. So it wasn't going to get better from here. It was only going to get harder. And I think ultimately too, that the bottom line for these companies, hey, you want to take one quarter off and call it a bad year. They've done more than that and worse, especially at Disney with their investors over the last half decade. But some of the ramifications for what next year's fiscal quarter-on-quarter outlooks were for these studios were absolutely shambles. Basically, even with the sandbagging of projects from this year, for projects like Craven and Dune, if these studios hoped to really turn a profit, they were going to need the actors to promote. In the day of social media, it's extremely hard to do an effective promo without having the personalities of the actors out there doing interviews, doing press and promo. So they were going to be in the same boat that they were this year. That's why they moved them. They didn't want to lose money. It wasn't going to get better. So hopefully they can get a writer's deal done, then move on to the actors and treat that with some haste, because I think literally from everybody's perspective, there's still over a quarter of the year. We're not in October yet. October, November, December, literally a full Q4 when a lot can get done towards these projects in a lot of different capacities. And I'm still holding out, fingers crossed for everybody involved, actors and writers alike, that they can get back to work in ASAP, but get back to work and feel like they're taken care of in a way that makes them excited about doing their job. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. As always, quickly, let's get into giveaway stuff. Quick reminder, guys, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. We've actually got 3 left for the year, 1 every month between now and January. All you got to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Please remember to be safe and vigilant on my YouTube channel, any platform really. Please remember, anybody can grab anybody else's profile photo, say that they're a content creator and that you've won a prize. This stuff happened all over the place last year as we entered the holiday season. We're about to be right back there again. So please, please, never share your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. It's just not safe. If you think that you've won something, always check directly with the content creator. In most cases, and especially at my channel, we will only announce winners during the end of the video in the same sort of segment we're doing now, with the comment that won and my voice live. Also, we're about to start doing a daily giveaway in October for comics, so I expect that this may become more of an issue than sort of the more spread out PlayStation giveaways we give. So again, please remember to be vigilant. All you got to do is be a sub and leave a comment here. But if anybody tries to tell you that they're a content creator, you won a prize, do not share your information. And remember, nobody, not me, not any other YouTuber, content creator, will ever charge you for shipping. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places. Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find my music on every platform you listen to original music. So whether that's here on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, again, wherever you're getting your original music, check out AllFires, hence the AKA at the beginning of the video. For those of you who've already listened and supported, I cannot thank you enough. Guys, thank you so much for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon. Peace.
So I like this video. Have a great night and see you guys. Bye.